Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lee's Shenanigans of 1977. It's time for Big Beefy E's Boston Sports Beat, where our host brings you all the sports news from all your Boston sports teams and all over the leagues of baseball, football, hockey, and basketball. And now, here's your host and the news reporter to bring you all these news, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lee's Shenanigans of 1977, and this is episode number, number one, episode 1372 of the show, and this is the 13th episode of a segment I have not done in a while. It's Big Beefy E's Boston Sports Beat. That's right, and I talk about everything Boston sports and everything in sports and everything else in between. I figured, let you guys know what's been going on. As you know, the Sheldon Majority episode will be postponed because Jordan Scout did come back from his vacation. He wants to relax, which is fine. I am cool with that. So, when he got back from vacation from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, he'll get his bearings back, and once Sheldon Majority comes back on the air, we will let you know. In fact, this will give me some time to pay attention a lot to Collision and Rampage this week because of the fact that after Tony Khan's injury, there was a lot of controversy going on with Tony Khan. Let me tell you, calling the WWE the Harvey Weinstein wrestling, well, I hate to say this, Tony Khan, but that's a big mistake for you saying that. Here's the thing, if you talk about just Vince McMahon doesn't represent the WWE anymore. Just found out recently he sold all his stock, WWE stock to TKO, and so he's no longer part of WWE. So I don't want anybody out there who, to say, hey, WWE's the Harvey Weinstein because the previous owner of WWE, Vince McMahon, was the Harvey Weinstein, but he's gone. He's no longer running the company, owning the company. They're letting The Rock and Triple H call the shots, do whatever with the talent and all, and so it's great. So that's the biggest release. The WWE officially releases Vince McMahon. So that's a huge deal. That's a big deal. But don't forget, though, if it had not been for Vince McMahon, WrestleMania wouldn't have existed, WCW, ECW wouldn't have existed, AEW wouldn't have existed. But, all the outside stuff, the extracurricular activities, he'll have to deal with that himself. All right? The company no longer has to deal with it. I say, I think nobody anymore is running the company. So here's the fun part. All right, so here's the fun part now. So that means, and the AEW is still crapping on the WWE. I feel bad for the talent in AEW because they're working hard to really make a name for themselves, trying to get nationally known. And here's Tony Khan running his mouth, and I'm sure folks in AEW, talent in AEW, are friends with talent in WWE, and that's gonna, I hate to say this, but this is all Dave Meltzer's fault. So Dave Meltzer, I got a nickname for him, Dude White Dingle Nut Dave Meltzer. That's right, and I'm telling you, I'll tell you that company was just made just to satisfy Dave Meltzer because he's a crybaby. Every time I talk about WWE, he's the biggest crybaby in the world. Dave, give it a rest. Let everybody, you ruined professional wrestling. Dave Meltzer has professionally ruined professional wrestling. If it had not been for a dummy like that Dude White Dinglenut Dave Meltzer, we wouldn't have the tribalistic BS that's been going on. I like watching WWE. I like watching AEW. I like watching TNA. Now, I haven't got a chance to watch some New Japan matches. I'm going to try to get to that. And hopefully some Stardom matches as well. And I like Stardom. And once Marigold gets off the ground, we go from there. All right? So, Let's see. We're going to try to have all the. We're going to have. Let's see. Let's see. Patriots. Okay, 2024 draft picks by the New England Patriots. So we're going to go to Patriots.com. I'm going to try to upload that. Okay, accept cookies and all right. This is the full list of the New England Patriots draft picks. Okay. The full Lex related. All right. Click here for a draft tracker. Okay. Nope. Patch draft. Nope. All right. Let me give me a second here, folks. It's been a long time since I did this. Who did Pat's pick in the draft and live updates draft picks? Okay. All right. Remove the highlights. Okay. Now these are the first 8 picks in 7 rounds. In 7 rounds. All right, because 2 picks came in the 4th round via trade. 2 picks came in the 6th round. In the first round, 3rd overall, quarterback Drake May from North Carolina. Then in the 2nd round, 37th overall, wide receiver Jalen Polk. And watch it, it's polka time. And if he starts being a star, it's going to be polka time, you know. Then he said, hey, Danny Lewis, get your accordion out, my friend, okay? Because it'll be polka time in New England. In the 3rd round, 68th overall, offensive tackle Caden Wallace from Penn State. In the 4th round, 103rd overall, guard Layden Robinson. In the 4th round, 110th overall, Javon Baker from Central Florida. Round 6, all right, there's 2 picks in round 6, 180th overall, cornerback Marcellus Dial. That means we'll dial it up, and it'll be polka time. There'll be a lot of jokes, there'll be a lot of puns coming out there. And also, in the 6th round, another quarterback, Joe Milton III. Uncle Milty, that's what I'm calling him. And then you got the 7th round, this is the first 7th round, 231st overall, tight end Jaheim Bell from Florida State. Bell time, ding, 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 ding. Oh boy, I can. There's so many ideas I can come up with. Drake May be Mayday, or May the 4th, May the 10th be with you, or something like that. May the 4th be with you. You should have worn number 4. That way, May the 4th be with you and all that. So, and you know what? I got. Let's see. Let's see if I can find. There we go. No. Search. Let's see. I had to do that. Sorry, Keith Paul. I had to do that to you, my friend, because it's too funny. So, anyways, yeah. So, looks like most of the positions that the Patriots drafted for the offensive line to shore that up. It'll be very interesting when they add those pieces of the puzzle. Will they be the missing pieces to help the Patriots go try to get number 7? Who knows for sure? We don't know for sure. We know the Kansas City Chiefs are the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. All right. Now, as you know, AEW Collision and Rampage will be coming on at 8:30, I believe, after the NBA coverage. Okay, and oh boy, all right, and the Celtics. All right, the quarterfinals in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics are up 97-70, and if they maintain the lead in less than 7 minutes, we are talking about a 2-1 series lead over the Miami Heat. They want revenge on the Heat, obviously, after they came up short beating the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. But this is the quarterfinals, so we shall see what happens then. So, but then the Bruins and the Maple Leafs will start their series. Let's see, Bruins and Maple Leafs. Bruins and Maple Leafs, and the Bruins got a 2-1, a 2-1 series lead over Toronto so far. They're at game 4 for round 1, but finally, the big news to come out of Boston, the Boston Red Sox. That's right, they've been having a tough time winning at home. On the road, not bad. They finished sweeping up the Pirates, but Cleveland came. They went up against Cleveland in the buzzsaw. Cleveland beat them, but they come home, they lose to the Cubs. But today was a beautiful day. The Red Sox straight up mollywopped and shut out the Cubs 17-0. Ceddanne Rafaela, have yourself a day. 7 RBIs in the game. A homer, a couple of homers hit. One by Tyler O'Neill was his 9th of the year. It's Ceddanne Rafaela, man. Let me tell you. I was kind of hoping they would go up 20-0 or something like that. But 17-0, I will take. It got so bad to the point the Cubs had to use 2 position players to pitch. And it got to the point where Pablo Reyes decided to finish off the 9th. Give the bullpen a rest. The rest of the bullpen a rest. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Yep, 17-0. The Red Sox were on the game today. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty impressive. Brendan Bernardino was an ERA under 1. His ERA must have lowered after that, man. Let me tell you. But not a single run came out across the board for the Cubs, man. Let me tell you, but 17-0. I love it. So that is, yep. So that's it. That's all the time we have on this show, and I'll report on AEW Collision when it's over, and when it's over afterwards. So it'll be a great day. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.